Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Damian Covington will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, sometimes you just have those games where no matter what you do, nothing works. Wasn't able to get out of the first inning in his last start, so hopefully that train wreck is over and he's on to bigger and better things in this one.
Now to the plate, Davis Carson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Brandon English. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Covington has pitched north of 2,200 innings in the majors and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Damian McCallum. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Sebastian Alvarez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Joshua Boykin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So digging in now, Timmy Banks. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. One and 2, here it comes. Drilled down the line. Boykin, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2 drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-2 hit the other way out toward right field. Bay is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Coming to the plate now, Mariano Simmons, and their runners at the corners now. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and 1, here it is. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3 and 1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Arthur Bay. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Number 29.
Striding into the box, Christopher Boston. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Adam Velasquez. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Smith. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. So striding forward now, Anthony Parker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
A payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. White has a play. And that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Lamont Nicholson. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The second baseman, Jeremy.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So striding in, David Dazzey. fouled away. The 1-2. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Next up from New York, Damian Covington, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2.
That's Bolton.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
At the plate, Joshua Boykin hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Mets out in front, 1-0. So coming to the plate, Sebastian Alvarez, 9-1-2 due up. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Davis Carson 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
Into the box, Brandon English. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The center fielder, Damian McCallum.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Damian McCallum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series. And the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
To the plate now, Arthur Bay. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. Into the upper deck, but foul. Now a curveball misses inside.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christopher Boston. He singled his last time up. The 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Timmy Banks. The 1-1 home. Grounded up the foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now to the plate, Theo Lewis. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
This guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In now, Reed Long. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Mariano Simmons. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Adam Velasquez. And it's 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Matt Smith. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Now batting, catcher, Anthony Parker.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Parker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
4th inning of a 2-1 ballgame. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They still lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Lamont Nicholson, and they'll need him to get something going here. 1-1.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Fouled off. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The batter,
Striding in, Jeremy White. He drew a walk his first time up. Drilled to the right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Standing in now, David Dazzy, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
now batting.
Into the box, Damian Covington. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. English will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets strand one. They're down 2-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sebastian Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Boykin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the second baseman, David Carson.
Ready once again, Davis Carson.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate, Brandon English. 1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Joshua Boykin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping up to the plate, Timmy Banks. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Inning, 2-1 our score. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Next for the Mets, Theo Lewis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. They'll try again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
This one's down to third. Reined in to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Damian McCallum. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Arthur Bay, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the series, and the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
This has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Mario Fernandez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Mario Fernandez.
To the plate now, Christopher Boston. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here's another one that's drilled this one to left, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping up now, Adam Velasquez. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Anthony.
Digging in, Anthony Parker. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-1.
Nope. That's inside.
4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So here now is the pitcher, Sebastian Alvarez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he falls behind 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's now 4-1 LA. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Mariano Simmons. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate now, Lamont Nicholson. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now, Jeremy White. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Davis Carson. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Striding in once again, Brandon English, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
None out, runners at first and second. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Into center field, line drive base hit. Carson rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robbie Milano will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Justin Jones will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 30, Justin Jones.
Arthur Bay will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First and second here with nobody out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Lifted in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Now at the plate, Christopher Boston. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Runners are at first and third, one away. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Matt Smith will be next. Ground ball foul down the left side. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Fastball too high, ball 4.